Hello guys, welcome to another video for Dawn of War Soulstorm. It's been a while since my last upload. I am very excited, casting some new replays. I've downloaded some random games now from those stats, sorted them by rank and date, so we'll have some new replays here played this year between some of the most high-ranked players at the moment. So let's get started with it, starting with the oldest game to the newest. I hope the game sorted them correctly. We have brain damage. I think this is Soulstorm, my good Eldar player, versus Master Yoba, also known as Bobik. Eldar versus Imperial Guard on Meeting of Minds. Well, generally the matchup is in Eldar's favor.
Reporting for duty, sir.
But let's see, maybe Yoba can do something about it. The best advantage Eldar has in this matchup is if they go a rather quick tier 2 with a Falcon and 2 Dark Reapers harass. Very hard to stop for Imperial Guard. On the right hand side we have brain damage. He opened with 2 Guardians and a Generator. This is a very standard opening. And we'll also capture a point with the Dark Reapers.
It is my duty to serve. Ensures loyalty.
While we have 2 Guardsmen
By the Emperor. It's such as the Emperor.
from Master Yoba.
Secured. What now?
2 Tech Priests, Commissar and Command Squad, of course.
I will do as you ask. By the Emperor, we've won.
Both players getting their points now, not much to see. I will not increase the speed though, I do not like this feature.
Danger has found us.
Command Squad with the Dark Reapers met in there, but each squad continue with their way. The Dark Reapers want to harass these guardsmen and not allow them to take this relic. Maybe might even manage to kill this Tech Priest, but it won't be easy because the Commissar came and it can tie up the squad.
What is your wish? Take the battle.
Meanwhile, the Command Squad is hunting the Bone Singers. I think he killed one here, maybe even 2. I missed that. And Yoba could have tried to destroy the generator, but he didn't. I guess it was too dangerous. It could be a trap if he went in there. I mean, he could get trapped in the base from 2 sides, and losing the Command Squad this early in the game would be a nightmare, and I think he will lose it, yeah. The squad with 3 members, very expensive, from Imperial Guard is dead. Yoba orders it right back. Without the Command Squad you can't do much unless you have the grenades on the guardsmen, so Command Squad is a must for harass or at least distract attention and tank the damage into the Dark Reapers.
Under enemy fire.
Brain Damage plays a full tier 1 game here, does not rush into tier 2, even upgrades listening posts. He reinforced the Dark Reapers completely. Well, with this army he can dominate the map easily, so he will take the map.
Is your wish? Command me to build.
We'll have advantage in economy.
Look out! Here they come!
It's 140-20 now for Yoba and 98-10 for Eldar. Very soon it will be higher.
Upon which whole worlds have been built.
2 more generators will be up in a moment.
We are here
And if he manages to decap this critical location, Yoba's economy will get lower.
Guardian Squad. Command ready.
Tier 2 on the way
Our
here.
mission is successful. What would you have us do?
Where's our fire support?
115-30 economy for Imperial Guard. Yoba plays defensively, no tier 2 on the way yet.
I am honored that you require my skills.
I mean, playing aggressively on this map is very difficult if you do not do it from the very beginning.
Thank you, machine spirit.
Snippy had an interesting strategy, playing aggressively from the very beginning until mid tier 2, until he gets
Worlds have been built.
the Hellhounds. Constant aggression the whole game, tying up with guardsmen, with commissars, keeping the enemy busy until those Hellhounds come out. Forces Eldar to micro and not rest like this, but this defensive style is also viable, it's more safe also. If you do not feel confident with playing aggressively, you can play like this, it's a good play style for Imperial Guard. I think this race is designed to play defensively. You can get inside the listening posts and deal more damage. You can get inside the infantry command, which is very cheap and can be built all around the map, allowing your army to move faster and also act as a defensive
Found us.
building.
My music is a pillar upon
You can build infantry command instead of a turret and keep inside guardsmen, tech priests, whatever you want, and it will deal damage.
Squad ready. Guardian Squad ready. Guardian Squad ready.
A big generator already up for the Eldar. The economy here is sky high, 122-80, started floating, upgrades even more listening posts, makes the armor upgrade. I'm assuming he's already got the optics.
Is that the best you've got?
We also have tier 2 from Master Yoba, but it won't be easy to stop Eldar now.
Until taken hold victory.
I think he will need a Basilisk, but it won't save the day. A Falcon with 5 dragons can jump into that Basilisk and destroy it in a second.
Fire support!
Needs to be very careful. So Yoba goes for a Chimera first. He needs mobility on those guardsmen. Otherwise he risks losing them. If the guardsmen get caught by the Falcon with Dark Reapers, they will be in a big danger. So the Chimera is a good idea.
Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival.
A listening post on the relic is down for Yoba. During this time he tries to destroy the big generator. It will be great
We
if
are
he
taking
takes it
damage.
down. Eldar goes tier 3.
Until taken hold victory.
Well, he's got enough energy from that big generator, it paid off already. Nice harassing here from the Eldar. And also these Guardian grenades are very worth it in this matchup.
The craft will soon see you.
Thanks to those grenades, brain damage managed to kill the command squad early in the game, gave him a huge advantage, and delayed Yoba's tech tree by a bit.
Look out! Here they come!
98 to 40, that's what happens when you lose the relic. Minus 18 requisition from this point. It was an LP2, which gave plus 12 income, plus 6 from the relic itself, so it was plus 18.
Inspire our men!
Taking down points is vital if you want to destroy your enemy's economy. Nice harass with the priests here. A bit of a multitask from Yoba. But let's not forget that the Eldar is tier 3 now, and he's got a huge bank and still a better economy. 2 Harlequins, pathing with a webway gate. Well done. But still did not manage to kill this Chimera. Harass from priests, very nicely done.
Is that the best you've got? Objective secured. What now?
Still tier 2 for Yoba. He's behind, extremely behind in tech. He's still got a strong enough army to deal with this. Wait, brain damage actually cancelled his tier 3 or what? It appears so. So the things are quite even then, in terms of technology at least. Crazy action going on.
Let your enemies fear.
And brain damage manages to stop Yoba's harass. No tier 3 ongoing yet for Imperial Guard, no basilisks. They are too expensive. Yoba realizes that it will delay his tier 3 by too much. He cannot risk going for a basilisk now. Builds a big generator and now he can go for it. He wanted to research the add-on but cancelled it. Goes for global upgrade on energy. Okay, so he cancelled the basilisk add-on because he wants another sentinel to deal with this falcon. 132 to 90 economy for Imperial Guard. This is very good now for the 12th minute. It could be better by now on this map, but considering the amount of harass and action we had until now, this is a very good economy.
We are under enemy fire.
Almost the same for the Eldar, but his power income is much lower.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire dragons still alive. They have to run away. Warp spiders were made.
We're under fire!
They can be very good. Like in moments like this. 3 squads of warp spiders. On tier 3 you can also research grenades for them. They can jump into enemy vehicles and destroy them quickly and unexpectedly. For example, these chimeras will go down from 2 grenades, I suppose. Sees the big generator and tries to destroy it. But Yoba does not give up easily.
Incoming enemy fire.
So I'm assuming tier 3 is done now and he goes for superior optics. This will be huge for both Dark Reapers and the Warp Spiders. He should also add the Bright Lens platforms to that army. It will be unstoppable.
We are the destroyer's
Quickly,
agents on this
take us to the
plane.
battle.
No Bright Lens is yet on their way because he does not have enough requisition.
We are doomed incarnate.
Look at this. Nice jump in here. I don't know if he actually destroyed any vehicle, but something got destroyed for sure. Maybe a Chimera. No, it's alive in there. So the grenades were not used yet then. Yoba shows he's got tier 3 with this fanaticism on the priest.
We are shadowy death.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldar, we bring warriors to the front.
Under the fanaticism here, guardsmen did not receive damage for some time, and they are also in heavy cover. Well, all they can do is win time. Not much else. The squad gets killed, even if he tried to run away. So instead of the Bright Lens platforms, he added the Wraith Lords with the Bright Lens upgrade,
6 minutes until taken hold victory.
which are perfect against vehicles. Sentinel gets destroyed. Yoba hasn't got enough infantry.
We are taking damage.
From here, I continue
Eldar's economy improved.
Where's our fire support?
Yoba's economy is even higher now. He needs to increase his army size and quick. He is in danger now. He upgraded these points to LP3, that's why he has such a high income on requisition. Here's the Bright Lens platform. The basilisk will go down. It gets focused by... it was getting focused by these Wraith Lords.
5 minutes until taken.
Good defense here on the relic, good placement of the turrets also. And Eldar does not manage to break through there. He should try from this side. Nice grenade from the Kasserkins. Disrupts those warp spiders and the squad will probably go down. Also used the Earthshake ability on the warp spiders. Very nicely done. Second global upgrade on energy. And Ogryns upgrade. Ogryns are perfect for harass, especially the economy. Destroying listening posts and decapping them under fanaticism. You can't stop them. Another infantry command. This building also increases the population cap for army. Gets destroyed. What do we have here? Wraith Lords on Overwatch and second upgrades for requisition on the way. Big generator still up. Eldar's economy is lower, especially the requisition. If he does not end the game soon, Yoba will win. He keeps spending resources on those Earthshakers into the Warp Spiders. Strafing run is cast, doesn't kill much. These Warp Spiders should have focused the Assassin. Oh, I guess he's infiltrated. Now he sees it. And the Assassin still survives because Warp Spiders had no morale. They dealt very low damage. Now it got killed by the Harlequin instead. Not much from Imperial Guard to stop this Wraith Lord, so perhaps heavy weapon teams. He made one squad here. Wraith Lords are really a pain. They deal with the Sentinels. So unless you have heavy weapon teams with las cannons or these auto cannons, they are very difficult to stop. Such a high income and no float, not even a smell of tier 4 yet. Same with Eldar, both players now with very good economies. I'm happy that they do not float, despite these crazy fights going on. And feels like Eldar manages to break through from this side, as I've said. It was very difficult from this angle because of turrets and LP3s. So this point entry to Yoba's base is much weaker. Almost no defense. And not much to stop this Eldar army. Still 3 Warp Spider squads alive. The Seer Council and 2 Wraith Lords. More Wraith Lords incoming. I'm assuming Eldar does not want to go tier 4 for the fire prisms. Look at this amount of sentinels. Yoba got desperate. He wants to deal with these Wraith Lords. And when in such an amount, they are much more effective, but should be careful with those Warp Spider grenades. They can also destroy the sentinels, so he runs away. Great job here with the Seer Council tying up the Kasserkin squads. I think you cannot find a better usage for them in this matchup. So well done by Brain Damage. 4 Wraith Lords, they are hunting now those Sentinels. Ogryns with Priest, and with their damage upgrade should be able to deal with the Wraith Lords. They deal extremely high damage in close combat, even to vehicles. So 3 Sentinels got destroyed in here in exchange for 1 Wraith Lord. The Seer Council manages to fight 2 squads at the same time, a squad of Guardsmen and a squad of Kasserkins. Looks like Yoba has only these Ogryns alive. Yeah, very difficult matchup for Imperial Guard. It's not an impossible matchup, but it's difficult to play against good players. And I don't even think this is the best build from Eldar. They have better build orders in this matchup, more aggressive and hard to stop. And Yoba's economy was higher for the most of the game. Still did not manage to stop the Eldar. If Imperial Guard manages to somehow survive until tier 4 and get the Lemon Ras battle tanks out, then that's a different discussion. They can deal from huge distance with the Wraith Lords, with the Brightness platforms. They deal damage to everything. So perhaps Yoba had to go tier 4 for the Lemons instead of using the Earthshake abilities from Basilisks. Very expensive abilities. They cost you resources, and they weren't very effective, since Eldar could afford to reinforce his squads and keep them alive. Well, an expected result, especially on this map. One of the best maps for Eldar, unless they are playing against Tau. I think Tau has a bigger domination in here than the Eldar. Let's jump right into the next match. We have Drizzle with Imperial Guard and Master Yoba again with Tau. I think these players are currently in the top 2 on those stats with the highest MMR. Interesting color, I think I had a very similar one. At the top side of the map, Master Yoba opens with 2 stealth suits, jetpacks, Fire Warrior and Tau Commander. This will be a defensive play. It's a difficult map for Tau because it's small and the enemy can rush you to death on tier 1 here. You simply won't have enough limit to survive, or not enough resources, unless you play very defensively, upgrade your LP2s and try to somehow survive until tier 2. At the lower side, Drizzle, this is a Korean Imperial Guard player. He got better and better in terms of skill in a short time frame. I think he became very good this year and in 2019. I'm not sure about 2019 since I wasn't playing that much. What I can say is that he plays better now than he did in 2016, 2017, when I played with him a lot.
I am honored that you require my skills. As you wish, so shall it be done.
You have chosen wisely.
2 LP2s upgraded, yeah, that's why he needed this generator quickly. Tau Commander already 75% down in HP.
Awaiting orders.
And Yoba will play defensively as expected. This is defensive play style. If you want to play aggressively with Tau, you go for 3 stealth suits or perhaps Vespids with Croods and harass all around the map.
We hunt with patience.
Loses the stealth suit. Well, Yoba is not a Tau player by any means. He plays Orks and Imperial Guard. I think these are 2 of his main races. And a very good Necron player also. I am not sure about other races.
The silent hunters are ready.
Let me inspire our
Where
men.
is his will needed?
I am on it.
Is that the best you've got? By the Emperor, we've won.
Stealth suit tying up the guardsmen, they cannot shoot.
By the Emperor, it will be done. What is your wish?
What would you have me do?
Drizzle will not give up easily.
It will only take me a moment.
It is my duty to serve.
Both players are trying very hard, I'm assuming. I suppose they want to hold their current position in the top ratings, so when you play now, no matter what you play, you want to win.
If such is the Emperor's will, you have chosen by the Emperor. You will have it. What would you have
Get away.
Not a game played just for fun by any means. I think all these games that I cast in this video
Acquire my skills.
Sir, yes, sir. Let me inspire our men.
expecting from the players the best of what they can do. Tier 2 on the way for Yoba. 4 generators already, very greedy. Economy boom. 2 fire warriors alive, Tau commander still alive.
We hunt with patience.
And 2 stealth suits alive. Command squad is going for that stealth suit.
Is assured.
They want to kill it.
Send us toward the enemy.
Let's see if Yoba will react. And... well, he was fast enough to jump, but it jumped right through the command squad. Couldn't escape. Almost up. Tier 2, same for Drizzle. Drizzle economy a bit lower.
As you wish.
Not a big deal though. Looks like this guardsman squad is trapped here. The entire squad could get killed if the second fire warriors, yeah, they are here. And 1 guardsman squad is down for Drizzle, that's a big loss. If you can somehow mess up as Imperial Guard, then it's by losing guardsmen. They are very important for both map control and fights. Very good economy now for Master Yoba, 140-50. Goes for the vehicle beacon. A devilfish that will carry the fire warriors. Will come in handy. Easier to micro with the fire warriors, it's safer. Pathfinders on the way. Important squad. Basilisk from Drizzle and heavy weapon team. He also wants to play defensively. Although he could really be aggressive on this map, maybe try a turret rush even. Could have worked considering Yoba's opening.
Sir, yes, sir.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Let me inspire our men.
Basilisk is almost out, and it will be easier to fight those fire warriors. A global upgrade on the way. Devilfish is out also.
Ready for action. Stealth fields fully active. The technology of Tau makes us strong.
I am on it.
Holding this critical location is vital. It gives a huge advantage to the player that has it. The vision is crazy. You can see where your enemy goes, if it goes through here, or these areas are visible when you hold it. And the +6 in common requisition is just a small bonus.
The Silent Hunters. XP-22 battlesuit. Devilfish swim silently.
Priest harass here on Yoba's relic. No LP2. Even if it was an LP2, I think it would have been destroyed by the priest. And greedy tier 3 here, on going for Drizzle. Unexpected. Almost no army, all he's got is this squad of guardsmen, a basilisk. Command squad, heavy weapon team. Very defensive here in the base. He knows he can hold these 4 points. We have a Barracuda out from Master Yoba. Manages to kill the command squad. Very nicely done.
XP-25 ready for action. We will be your eyes and ears. Fields fully active.
Good aggression on tier 2 from Master Yoba.
Devilfish swim.
Will Drizzle get those Caterkins out in time?
Where's our fire support?
Well, even if he will, his economy is downhill now. 86 to 50. If this gets decapped, it will be a nightmare.
Let me inspire our men. Ready and willing, sir.
Tier 3 done. Caterkin quarters being made.
Let me inspire our men.
No detection, lost the command squad.
Nothing will get through our field.
That was a big deal. Now the command squad could have detected, they could have cast the strafing run on the fire warriors. And even stun some vehicle, perhaps a devilfish or a barracuda.
What would you have me do? You have chosen wisely.
And Drizzle has to waste resources again on that command squad. Considering the advantage Master Yoba has, he decides to go for Morga, which is a good idea now. He's got the map control. He can go for a fast tier 4 now even. Get those hammerheads out and end the game.
Where's our fire support? Standing by.
Even if Drizzle is slightly ahead in technology, he does not have the economy for getting any use out of this tier 3.
Fire our men.
He can't even order those Caterkins. Not enough requisition.
Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe.
Meanwhile, we have a huge bank for Master Yoba. Goes for the second global upgrade.
Secure this position. Personnel carrier ready for action. Serves with pride. Whatever the greater good. Personnel carrier ready for action.
Good play from Yoba. He knows the matchup. He knows Imperial Guard's weaknesses, obviously. I think it's his second main race is Imperial Guard. And you surely know how to play against your main race.
Devilfish swim silently. XP-25 ready for action.
Crisis battlesuits and tier 4 on their way. All greens.
On standby. My devotion is assured. Is that the best you've got?
Look at these squads. They are hopeless. Even if they will survive for some time, they deal absolutely no damage. Because there are no weapons on them and no damage upgrades.
Devotion is assured. I will whip the
Now if this global upgrade for requisition gets done, the income for Drizzle will improve significantly.
is assured.
It will go over 100, maybe 110 or higher. Imperial Guard has best benefits from the global upgrade. Look at the Crisis battlesuit. Can't really do much under the fanaticism, no damage. Now the Casserkin gets marked by the Pathfinder, gets slowed down, receives more damage. That's why you need the Pathfinders. They are not just for detection and vision, they can also mark vehicles or squads, and those get slowed down and receive more damage.
Alright, men. Time to wage war.
Again, the command squad got killed and remade. A bad jump here from the Crisis. But Yoba wants to end the game. He just tanked the damage with it. Will he manage to end the game though? The sniper gets out, Drizzle does not control it. And here's the Hammerhead. This is a good Morga play here, but the tier 2 play almost decided everything, honestly. Drizzle was greedy with his tier 3 rush. He lost the map, had no resources, lost a lot of time waiting for a requisition, for Casserkins, Ogrins. They came out too late. And that's GG. So yeah, when you have such advantage with your tier 1 and tier 2 play, you can definitely go for Morga. You can rush tier 4 Morga while doing the harass around the map. Then it works very nicely.
None can stand before the greater good.
Yoba even started to build a second headquarters here. You can never go wrong with it. If you're playing Tau, you always need requisition. Interesting game, but a bit hopeless for Imperial Guard. The matchup is of course in Tau's favor, but I think it's definitely playable on this map for Imperial Guard. They have almost equal chances, I would say. The third game, another Imperial Guard versus Eldar this time. And the map is Battle Marshes. On the top side we have Master Yoba with Imperial Guard.
So shall it be done.
It is my duty to serve.
It will only take me a moment.
If such is the Emperor's will.
If not much has changed since 2018, then this is his second main race, Imperial Guard after Orks.
How can we help?
At the lower side, Eldar from All-Seeing Eye,
Guardian Squad.
a very strong player these days also. And if I'm not mistaken, his main race is Space Marines. I might be wrong though.
Command me to build. We are here to fulfill our duty. What would you have us do? Guardian Squad.
Opens with 2 Guardians
Success.
and Generator,
Guardian
standard
Squad
opening.
ready.
Like Brain Damage did on a Meeting of Minds.
We are shaped
Same
by
opening
fate
here.
just as we shape it.
If such is the Emperor's will.
And Battle Marsh is one of the most popular maps in the Dawn of War 1 history.
I am honored that you require my skills.
If such is the Emperor's will. What are the Eldar doing here? It will be my honor. By the Emperor. You will
Blood River, Battle Marshes and Fata Morga are probably the most popular maps in this game.
is assured. If such is the Emperor's will. Let me inspire.
Some harass going on here from the command squads. 2 Dark Reapers coming to defend and force them to run back.
Let me inspire our men. You will have it.
Guardsmen staying in the light cover.
Inspire our men.
I'm assuming Yoba wants to tie up both squads.
My devotion
The
is
enemy is
assured.
near. Command me to build.
Oh, All-Seeing Eye already started getting this relic. Didn't even notice.
We are the dealers of death. We are the dealers of death.
Wraith Tomb on the
We
way.
are shaped by fate
The
just
most
as we
broken
shape
ability in the game.
Crush the enemy.
Look at this cost. 50 requisition to 25
our
energy
mission. Yes.
for such a crazy ability.
Guardian Squad ready.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We are shaped by fate.
The
just
cost
as
would
we
have been
shape
okay
it.
if Bone Singers were more expensive, but the Bone Singers are also very cheap and they
My
can
music is a
teleport
pillar upon which whole worlds have been
almost
built.
on the whole map,
Command me to build.
which makes this ability so broken. You can stun the production buildings with it, delay production time by, I think it delays it by 30 seconds. It can also, you can cast it on turrets or listening posts, which
Where is his will needed? By the Emperor it will.
will stop them from dealing any damage.
If such is the Emperor's will.
We are under enemy fire.
Crush the enemy. We are the destroyer's agents on this plane. We have mastered the art of destruction.
Huge army here from Master Yoba, 3 guardsmen squads. With this army he should be able to fight 2 Dark Reapers and even take this relic. He already has one on the left hand side.
Incoming enemy fire.
And we have tier 2, a rather quick tier 2 from All-Seeing Eye.
Destruction.
And goes for the support portal. This is the build I was talking about in the first game
Guardian Squad ready.
that you can do on Meeting of Minds. It would be even more broken there, because Eldar has even more resources and can hit tier 2 even faster.
Worlds have been built. Command me to
He
build.
had to build this generator before the support portal. So that way he would have enough for the Falcon and for optics also.
We are doom incarnate.
He had to stop the optics upgrade because of lack of energy.
We are the
What
dealers
is
of
your
death.
wish?
Meanwhile, we have only 50% tier 2 for Master Yoba. Goes for a tactical control. He will go for guardsman buffs, a very expensive build, but oftentimes you don't have any other choice in this matchup. You have to invest a lot in your guardsmen,
Where is his will needed? What he wrote us.
and you have to be careful with them
Here's my
not to lose the squads. But once the Falcon is out,
We are the dealers of
I believe the guardsmen will be in a big threat. Look at this jump. No Chimera here from Master Yoba to save them. Kills lots and lots of guardsmen during the retreat.
At your command.
Gets in the base.
Just as Falcon brought
Now this Falcon can just go around the map and harass. It found the mechanized command placement, and that's huge. This might not get finished until Yoba adds grenades to these squads. And he will have a big problem with anti-vehicle. Here come a few grenades. The Falcon could have focused the general with a Psyker. Killing that command squad would be huge. So the mobility the Falcon gives is crazy. And it can transport 2 Dark Reaper squads, which deal high damage even to buildings. Economy is pretty okay for the Eldar, 92 to 40. Gets another generator.
We are ready to redeploy.
Another jump from the Falcon into this listening post.
Is that the best you've got?
Playing the game, catch me if you can. Lack of mobility from Imperial Guard. And this listening post will go down. So the Falcon paid off big time. The Reapers paid off. Now it will be a bit more difficult once the Chimera is out. Warp Spider on the way. Well, he's got some economy advantage by doing this harass. So, still a good job. Wraith Tomb still was not used, I think. Didn't see it anywhere.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Sometimes Eldar players just research Wraith Tomb because it's cheap and never use it.
to deliver death to the enemy.
Danger has found us.
Just as
Success
Falcon brought an artist
danger.
to Eldar, we bring warriors to the front.
We are taking damage.
Chimera gets in. We have some powerful army now from Master Yoba also.
Fire support!
3 squads of guardsmen will be difficult to deal with, especially when they are fully upgraded with double optics and those grenades and plasma.
What would you have me do?
Yoba adds even a basilisk.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
We are ready.
Wraith Lord on the way.
We are taking damage.
It has to be made. Stop those chimeras somehow. Good map control from all-seeing eye, but now he starts to lose it. Yoba will take some points back. Global upgrade for requisition on the way. Death before designer. This increases the morale of the guardsmen, and I think it also does some HP. Adds some HP to the squad. Yeah, it adds some HP as well.
My devotion is assured.
And it's a very cheap upgrade.
Where's our fire support?
Falcon harass again gets started from the left side, and they counter harass with chimeras from Yoba. Man, destroying this soul shrine could be huge, and he has the possibility to do that, shooting through these trees. He could have destroyed that soul shrine by focusing it from here. Oh, that's massive. 3 warp spider squads fully reinforced. They are completely out of position though. It will take ages to get back to base, unless he jumps quickly. One teleport has been used. But even if he jumps into a guardsman, they will simply get inside the chimera. First he needs to destroy the chimeras with the wraith lords, then jump into the guardsmen and kill them. Meanwhile, the priest is doing more damage, destroy the few generators in there. All-seeing eye didn't even notice. He should jump with the falcon here, kill this priest quickly with his dark reapers. On this side, all-seeing eye destroyed the mechanized command, so it has to be rebuilt. Tier 3 on the way, the economy is acceptable, 112 to 39, and it's lower for Yoba, 88 to 50. Goes even for a heavy weapon team. It's a very expensive squad, and it can get killed in a second by one jump from those warp spiders. No tier 3 also on the way for Master Yoba. When these warp spiders will have their grenades and tier 3 optics, it might be game over. Builds the mines here. He expects that the warp spiders could jump here, so that's why he built them. But the plans have changed. He cannot stay in here because look at this. How do you stop this Eldar army now? 3 squads of guardsmen are not enough. He had to bring the heavy weapon team. Makes the basilisk. And forces the Eldar to retreat, but it won't be for a long time. The Eldar is already tier 3, goes for the tier 3 optics, and the grenades for the warp spiders, as I've said. These squads will be a big threat now. Bright Lance is on the way. And we still have Yoba with tier 2. A lack of fanaticism on these priests.
is your wish?
It's very bad for Yoba. He needs that tier 3 ability, but he cannot afford it right now. Not enough requisition.
We are taking damage.
Seer Council. So yeah, All-Seeing Guy wants the Seer Council out. It will tank all the damage from this guardsman. It has, I think, about 90% resistance to ranged combat damage. The Seer Council, I mean. Then once they tank the damage, he can jump in with those war spiders unexpectedly and kill everything.
Look out! Here they come!
More minefields. Good job by Yoba. He expects
My devotion is assured.
I am on it.
what I'm describing to happen, so he is getting prepared.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Only at the 16th minute hits the tier 3 button, very late.
Quickly, take us to the battle. The time for war is nigh. We are under enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire.
And here he goes on the right side with his engagement. Let's see the damage to buildings from this squad. Well, it's quite okay, but I think the Banshee's damage is a bit higher. The Seer Council is mostly for tying up shooting units, not for destroying buildings.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. The burden of leadership lies with us. Do you know of war?
Tier 4 on the way, that's a big deal. Eldar might have tier 4 done by the time Yoba gets some tier 3 units out.
You have chosen wisely.
Good defenses
My devotion is assured.
for Imperial Guard.
My devotion is assured.
With the coming of the Avatar or the Fire Prisms, it will be very difficult
Incoming enemy fire.
for Imperial Guard. Wastes the fanaticism in exchange for this mysticism. Stun on the Kasserkins. No, it was a simple guardsman squad.
Strike quickly, while our enemy flank.
Again, heavy weapon team shooting through the mountain.
I will whip the first of you who retreats.
Looks weird.
Where do you want us? You have chosen wisely.
Fear the judgment of the council. Danger has found.
So the Elder's army is inside the Rivalry gate.
Disembark.
He might try to build a Rivalry gate in here somewhere. You can build it where the enemy cannot see it. This is a good spot, and go for the enemy's base.
Where is his will needed? My devotion is assured. On my word, charge!
Command squad now with 2 priests and 2 psychers. The best combination on the command squad. It has double stun, double fanaticism, and also those infantry damage abilities. Good catch in here, I think there's no fanaticism left. And the command squad is killed.
Danger.
Avatar on the way already, and also the fire prism. Clearly Eldar with the advantage in tech and even economy.
Damage. We are under enemy fire.
Seer Council doesn't care, and the Fire Prism also does not care, it jumped over this wall, so they can tank the damage until tomorrow. And here is the Avatar. We have a counter-attack, counter-harass on the other side from Master Yoba. But the Fire Prism is here to defend. And he can also jump with these Warp Spiders. Deal with this. Sort of a base trade. Obviously Eldar will manage to finish it faster. Yeah, that's some Eldar domination. Very well played by the Eldar. Difficult matchup for Imperial Guard, even on this map. As I've said, that tactic with a fast falcon is very effective. You can harass very quickly all around the map, try to kill guardsmen early when they do not have the Chimera and they do not have the upgrades. You can catch them easily and kill them. If you cannot kill the guardsmen, you just jump with your falcon all around the map and destroy the economy. Imperial Guard simply cannot afford such mobility to deal with the falcon at the 5th minute. And this is the score we have. Domination on economy here. 2,500 more resources, more units killed. So apparently All-Seeing Guy is also a very good Eldar player. Maybe that's his main race, his hidden main race, since he also has this name, All-Seeing Guy. I believe it's the name of a Eldar army or Eldar clan, I don't know. Let's see the rematch. It's another game between Imperial Guard and Eldar, now on Meeting of Minds.
Thank you, machine spirit, for our safe arrival.
Master Yoba is in the same position as he was in the game versus Brain Damage on the left hand side.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Standard opening with infantry command and generator.
You require my skills.
2 guardsmen.
By the Emperor, you will have him.
At the right hand side, All-Seeing Guy.
We will fulfill our duty.
With also a very standard build. He can try to go for the same build as on Battle Marshes. I think it works even better on this map.
All who love life fear the Reaper.
success. Our mission is successful.
What are the Eldar doing?
Both players getting the map, not much happening.
What would
Command
you
squad is out. Added the priest and the psyker. From the Eldar we have Farseer incoming. So that's a different build from All-Seeing Eye.
Our mission is successful.
Farseer is also very good in the matchup. He might even add the Guardian's grenades.
Would you have us do?
The big thing in this matchup about Guardian grenades is that they can disrupt even the command squads. So when it gets disrupted,
All those that oppose the Eldar shall feel
you can kill it quickly.
Guardian squad.
It also deals some nice damage.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Farseer Mind War will be cast on the general probably.
What is your wish?
And I always forget how is this ability called, Mind War or Mind Warp. I'm not sure. Oh, it got cast on the Commissar and it got killed. I think it was cast on the Commissar attached to the Guardsman squad.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
the random hand of fate
Has plans.
Another Commissar is out.
I am on it.
Still building listening posts there. Eldar is almost done with building economy. Needs to build it on the relic.
Enemy fire. Success.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Guardian squad ready.
No grenades for the Guardians.
Our mission is successful. Yes.
We are the Destroyer's
My
agents
music
on
is
this
Is that the best you've got?
have been built.
Victory is assured. Where is his will needed?
The Eldar manages to push Imperial Guard back. Now
Is your wish?
Master Yoba will have to play defensively, I guess. Goes tier 2 already. Upgraded a few listening posts. Goes for another economy boom game, probably.
We are shaped by
Generator spamming here from the Eldar. He needs to go that tier 2.
How can we help?
And this will be a shorter game. Maybe 12 minutes long.
Taking hits! I will walk now.
Danger has found us.
More and more generators. LP2's up.
We are the Destroyer's agents.
And All-Seeing Eye trying to control the map.
Yes. Take the battle to the enemy.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
That's a nice high ground to place your Dark Reapers.
Enemy position.
When someone tries to get through here, for example, this Guardsman and Command Squad will receive the damage. They could get placed a bit closer, I think, in here, and deal more damage.
what needs to be done.
Is your wish?
Economy boom also from the Eldar. Both players hit tier 2 now at the same time. Global upgrade on the way. Tactical control
If such is the
for Guardsman upgrades, obviously. priests on the way. Yeah, Master Yoba can afford a very expensive game here. It's important though that he is not delayed with tech like in the previous game. He needs to be careful with his investments. Support portal almost up. So he will be late with his Chimera and Sentinels, or Basilisks. Falcon will be out soon.
The mists of space and time.
Well, thankfully this time there are no 2 Dark Reaper
Of
squads,
space and time retreat from my mind.
but I'm assuming there will be some Fire Dragon harass going on
Just as Falcon brought an
along
artist
with
to
this
Elvish,
Falcon.
we bring warriors to the front.
Wraith Lords on the way. Armor upgrade.
Guardian squad, ready.
Is that the best you've got? Let me inspire our men.
And here's the harass I was talking about. No reaction from the tech priests for a few seconds. It's very good to use tech priests to tie up the fire dragons.
You have chosen wisely.
We are under enemy fire.
The attempt in here failed. Goes on the outer listening post. A very vulnerable point here. Lack of defense. The priest is incoming, but it focuses the falcon instead of the fire dragon. Tech priest is here. Will go for the reparation and manages to save this point. Very well done. Wraith Lord is out. Ties up these guardsmen, pushes them back. Falcon probably will go down. Almost. Yeah, it goes down. Huge range from this turret. 3 squads of guardsmen with grenades. That's a very powerful army. Eldar cannot stop it right now. Doesn't have enough infantry. It looks very good for Master Yoba right now. The Falcon is destroyed, Fire Dragons get stopped by this priest now. They are useless without a Falcon. You cannot out-micro the priest. It runs way too quickly. Look at this, even with the fleet of foot, you can barely make any distance from this priest. What is going on? What is the Eldar doing? Trying to get some infantry mass. Warp spiders, second squad on its way. Interesting battle here. It's a matter if Eldar can hold or not. It's not even about if they can stop the guardsmen. They can't with this army. The Wraith Lord gets stunned non-stop. Priest harass here. It deals no damage under the repair. Third Warp Spider squad is out. And Yoba is on its way to tier 3. Sentinels out. I really don't get why he went for the Farseer in this game. But you have to pay for your mistakes, even if that appears as matter of play style and not a mistake, but sometimes it is. The two Dark Reapers build into a fast Falcon is much more effective in this matchup. Now good luck with stopping these Imperial Guards. It seems impossible to me. And the Eldar is also out-teched now. He invested a lot in his economy,
Here at last.
gathered his army way too late. Here's the jump, but can they really do anything? 4 squads of guardsmen now.
Look out! Here they come!
Sentinel goes down. Fanaticism is here and Eldar realizes he cannot do anything. Solid play from Master Yoba. Could have been better from the Eldar, a better build at least. All he did on tier 1 in the early game basically is mass up economy. Almost dealt no damage, even that Falcon with fire dragons, I think they didn't destroy anything. First it jumped here, couldn't destroy, then they jumped here, went up to this point, it did not get destroyed. Then the Falcon got destroyed, it did not pay off. So some bad luck for all-seeing eye. And a good play from Master Yoba, of course. Let's jump into the 4th game. Necrons versus Tau Empire on Fata Morga. Focus, again with Master Yoba. At the top side we have Focus, one of the most active players currently. Playing Necrons only. Stays true to his race. And what I've noticed, he has very different play styles. Sometimes he can catch you off guard really bad and destroy you. And that's a good thing in this game. A similar style had the player Necron Lord, a very old player.
We hunt with patience.
We'll have a decap from Focus.
Another victory for the greater good. Mission accomplished.
Good job. But one of the bad things about Focus, what I noticed, is sometimes he simply does not care about his economy. So if you manage to kill his army once, he's dead because he cannot recover.
The silent victory for greater good.
Without economy. What do we have from Master Yoba? 2 stealth suits. A very standard opening, as we've seen in his game with Drizzle. The same stuff here. Wait, he went for 3 stealth suits, I think. Yeah, that's right. One is getting the critical location already.
We hunt with patience. The target
6 generators in here. I would say this is the absolute minimum you need as a Necron. 6 generators until tier 2. Then you'd need preferably 2 more generators for a proper standard game on tier 2. It depends on the play style and build a lot. If you're playing hyper aggressively with Necrons, you can keep it up even with 60 income, that's 5 generators, but it's risky, because if you're getting your army killed once, you're done. So the 7th generator is placed, that's great. And it's placed before the summoning core. Fire warrior squad is out. These Necron warriors dealt no damage, and the squad will die. No Vespid harass, no Croods, I'm surprised.
I will lead us to victory. The target is ours. I will lead us to victory. The silent hunters are ready.
Map control domination already from Master Yoba, that's great. For Tau.
Lead us to victory.
And what can I say about the matchup is that if Necrons do not fail at the start, they have an advantage until tier 2.5 somewhere. Also depends on the map, of course. On standard maps like this, it's more about the matchup. I mean about balance. On the maps like Meeting of Minds and Shrine of Excellion, Necrons have lower chances.
Awaiting orders. For the greater good. The technology of Tau makes us strong.
And Tau has advantage in the late game, of course, if they go for Chaos.
Lead us to victory. The technology of Tau makes us strong. Lead us to victory. Victory for the greater good. XP-22 send us toward the enemy. Don't let the prey get away.
Tier 2 on the way without the Necron Lord, almost no investment in army from Focus. He wants to get that Necron Lord quick, he orders it before tier 2 is done, so he pays 50 energy less. Tier 2 is also up for Master Yoba, Optics on the way, and Vehicle Beacon. The Devil Fishes will start being very annoying. Same with the Barracudas. Necron warriors going for suicide. Focus does not need them. No Necron Lord up yet, he cancelled it. Goes for 350 energy upgrade. Global upgrade. Plus 100 income, that's a good income and you can fight with it. At this point, one Wraith certainly not enough. Another one on the way. Now the Necron's problem, he will need a lot of time to gather his Wraith mass or whatever he wants to go for. And he's forced to place another monolith. And then the problem will be that with this economy you cannot afford production from 2 monoliths. That's why you see me going for 10 generators and huge economy boom when I'm playing this double monolith style. If you want production from 2 monoliths, you need 150 energy income, I will say. Or the other thing you can do is just make 3 Necron warriors from the second monolith, keep it for the scarabs and Necron warriors. Production time.
4 minutes until they can hold victory.
But then they cannot do much against Tau, I mean Necron warriors. On tier 1 they can, of course, with the flayed ones and Necron warrior mass you can destroy Tau on tier 1 if you try hard. But on tier 2 Necron warriors is just dead metal against the fire warriors. Look at this. Who said the Wraith mass is broken against Tau? They cannot do anything here. And this was a pretty quick, fast tier 2 from Necron. He didn't even make the Necron Lord. That's crazy. So goes for that Necron Lord eventually and pays 200 energy for it. Sooner or later you have to give that 50 energy, that focus, one by cancelling the Necron Lord. That's an interesting trick. You can order the Necron Lord before you hit tier 2, then cancel it on tier 2 and you receive 50 energy. Because on tier 2 he costs 200 and not 150 like on tier 1. So if you're planning to play without the Necron Lord, you can win 50 energy like this. It does not decide much though.
The technology of Tau makes us strong.
Very good economy from Master Yoba. Whoa, already tier 3 up. Didn't even notice. Kaon, command post. Now plenty of wraiths and immortals. I'm assuming those crude hounds will eat up the immortals very soon. They are on their own way. Wraith trying to eat the Tau commander, jumps away. And crude hounds are out. They should go for these immortals. That's what Master Yoba does. So one of the big problem Necron having the matchup, they cannot destroy the devil fishes. Because immortals get killed either by fire warriors or the crude hounds in tier 3. You need heavy destroyers or a tomb spider with upgraded gun. Looks like Necron cannot do anything at this point. Not enough damage was done to Tau. Instead of fighting the fire warriors, focus should have focused on destroying economy. Destroy listening posts, decap them. Wraiths can do that perfectly. Maybe add the flayed ones. They can help with harass. But now doesn't look good for focus at all. 112 economy, always lack of energy, as you can see. And look at Tau's economy, 143 to 95.
Devilfish swim silent what you want to know. Is it time for a fight? Prosper. Devilfish personnel carrier ready for action.
I have sworn to fight for the Tau.
Well, that's a good example on how to handle Necrons with Tau. It also depends, of course, on how Necron will play. This Tau tactic might be bad against some Necron builds, it works nicely against this build. Wraith Mass. Two destroyers out, but nobody cares about destroyers. Barracudas will deal with them. Focus holds in here at his relic for some more time. But now I think it's clear who won. With the tier 3 optics it's hard to fail in this matchup. Just mass fire warriors. They can destroy even the turrets out of range. Barracuda's not doing any harass, they could have harassed in this area. Could have destroyed the generators.
Personnel carrier ready for action.
Crude Hounds going in close combat, eating those destroyers. Do not allow them to shoot. Get some help from the Barracuda now. Flayed one's out. Too late. This is difficult to stop. I'm not blaming focus at all. Master Yoba is also probably the strongest player at the moment, so nothing to be ashamed of. At this point in time, Tau is also stronger than Necrons, I mean on tier 3. You cannot do much. And that's it with this game. Well, it could have been better. Was a bit one-sided, the Wraiths couldn't do anything almost. And the second monolith wasn't worth it in the end. Look at this score. Focus only managed to kill 21 units. Let's watch a few more replays. Lots of games from Master Yoba. A very active player in the last 4 or 5 years. If not the most active, probably the most active player. He played the most during that period. He improved his game knowledge a lot, his skills, so... His place in the top players now is well deserved. So this matchup we have Master Yoba with Orks against Drizzle, Imperial Guard on Tranquility's end.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Will only take me a moment.
Job's a good un, boss.
Banner opening, that's something
Who's there?
more unusual from Orks these days. It was very common in the old days, back in Winter Assault, maybe Vanilla Dawn of War, Dark Crusade.
What's it?
But in Soulstorm, the generator opening was more common,
Hello? Who's there?
as players used to play more focused on economy rather than early game aggression.
Will only take me
It is
a
my
moment.
duty to serve. It is my duty to serve. Capturing these will be hard. You need me.
Well, this looks like a good map for banner opening. You can harass these 2 points early.
By the Emperor. You will
Very vulnerable points, you can deny Imperial Guards to get them.
Where's the fight? Here to fix your brain is best.
Big Mac is out. And here goes the aggression. Will he decap? No decap. Very unfortunate. Drizzle messed up his plan. He already had the Commissar and the command squad awaiting for this harass. Kills 3 shooter boys already. Psyker ability jumps right into the Big Mac instantly, so it can reload and cast again quickly. Another shooter boy squad is out. So that will be 2 shooter boys, a good jump here. Might even manage to kill the guardsman. Almost. Well, the tech priest will die for sure, right? Tech priest down. Expensive builder.
We won't let you down. We're under attack.
Nice action from the very beginning, I like it.
What do you want? You need something.
Second shooter boys here. But without armor, the shooter boys... Without armor or without the big shooters,
What is it? You need something.
I think Drizzle will be able to hold until then.
As you wish.
74 to 10 economy. This point has been built and upgraded. Very good for Drizzle.
Yes.
Green is a good un, boss. Green is best. Where to, Orks? Where is one? There's a
As you
hundred.
wish.
Tactical control. Drizzle realizes that Master Yoba is playing an aggressive tier 1 game. So he will need either the armor upgrade or the grenades. Preferably both. Nice job with the command squad here, tying up both shooter boy squads.
What is your wish? If such is the Emperor's will.
No grenades being added yet. The squads are being reinforced instead, and the battle armor on the way. So the early game harass did not work so well for Master Yoba, as we've seen. Almost no damage has been done. All he did is delay the capture of this relic and killed a tech priest.
What do you want?
Definitely not worth it. It could have been done even with a generator opening, I think. Killing a tech priest and decapping. Well, but he knows better. Maybe he wants to try some aggression now. Adds the big shooters and armor. Storm boy squad also.
Where to?
And one Slugger boy alive here in this squad. We'll try to get the third critical location. A very good map control. During the aggression, Master Yoba managed to capture these two critical locations. That's one of the advantages. He has, at the moment, tier 2 on the way from Drizzle, builds the 4th generator. And finally, Master Yoba manages to destroy this listening post. Smart play from Drizzle also. I suppose he expected that Yoba will add those big shooters. So he went for the tactical control on tier 1. Retreats through the negative cover. Lots of guardsmen will get killed. Thankfully they've got the armor, so no squads will be lost. Biggest economy now for Drizzle is economy. So he decided to upgrade 2 more listening posts. And gets the 3rd guardsman squad out. He will need it either way, either for decapping critical locations and also for fighting, so a no-brainer. You need the 3rd squad. Without the 3rd squad of guardsmen it's almost impossible to get the map back. Huge work mass in here. Storm boys, Slugger boys attached to the big mech, and 2 shooter boy squads reinforced and upgraded. Blast tier research on the way. I believe they increased the damage dealt by the big shooter guns by about 50%. A very important upgrade. Master Yoba engages into these guardsmen again. Nice damage by the grenades. Does he have the optics already? Might be. Only 3 points though for Drizzle. He has to hold with this economy. He will manage to hold, I think. But he might be delayed with technology. Might be going for a very late tier 3. We have tier 2 here also, goes for the mech shop. A war truck for carrying these shooter boys will be very helpful. Two priests tying up these shooter boys. Well done. What a crazy game. It's almost non-stop action from the first minutes.
3 minutes until taken hold victory.
Yeah, they had optics upgrade, now also the weapon specialization upgrade on the way. He will be able to add more weapons to guardsmen. And they will also deal more damage. $97 to 40 economy, that's a downside now for Master Yoba. He has to work on his economy, and quick. I know he wants to finish the game around this time now. But will it be easy? Considering we have a very good Imperial Guard player as his opponent. Very experienced and very old player, I mean Drizzle. from the Korean community. It's Overlord's brother, if someone didn't know. Command squad almost obliterated. The Psyker runs for his life. And Bobik manages to push back the guardsman. Well, only a push back, but not win the fight. Now that Drizzle regroups, he can hold in here, I'm pretty sure. The problem is lack of anti-vehicle right now. He needs that Psyker to stun the war truck. Also a negative cover here, a problem, definitely. The economy is restored, and that's huge. 117 to 30. Now it's better on requisition compared to Orks economy. Why does he need 5 generators? Maybe he wants to go for a Killaken. Master Yoba. Killaken can tank. The damage can enter very well into the matchup somewhere at this point. Crazy aggression from Master Yoba in this game. Still not enough energy for a Killaken. He added a war track. This Slugger boy is still alive. And this one here also. Lucky boys.
6 minutes until
Yeah, this harass is crazy. With war trucks and shooter boys, destroying listening posts, decapping. They destroy a listening post in a matter of seconds. I believe Drizzle lost one guardsman squad. I wonder how he will manage to hold in here. Loses 2 points again. I'm assuming he's got the global upgrade on requisition. So even with 3 points he has plus 81. A sentinel on the way finally. If he manages to destroy Orks vehicles, he might be able to come back into the game. Orks map control though is in full domination right now. Economy wise also very good. More upgrades on the way. Custom gadgets for the big neck. He doesn't even need a Killaken.
What do you want? Where's our fire support?
2 sentinels will be made. Drizzle remade the guardsman squad. Keep these sentinels alive, please. Staying in the negative cover, that's bad.
$4 minutes until taking.
Well, there will not be any threat until Ork hits tier 3 or gets a few Killakens out. He needs something to tank the damage, so he goes for the gnomes. have a stun on this war track, it will be destroyed. And even this war truck will go down. A lack of control from Master Yoba for a second. He did not see the sentinels. Very high economy now. He keeps making these war tracks. 88 to 50 for Drizzle.
As you wish.
On life support.
3 minutes until take and hold victory.
You cannot win the game with this economy, but you can survive for some time with it until it gets better. And a counter-attack from Imperial Guard. We have the knobs finally. Crazy damage by the guardsman grenades. Drizzle stops at the taken hold. And again, Master Yoba's economy gets lower and worse. Needs detection here badly. One squad of knobs, not a threat yet. Look at this. Look at the damage. Good jump into this squad gets a lightning arc from Psyker and the squad loses the morale. They will not deal any damage. And this now looks good. It looks good for Imperial Guard. Master Yoba struggles with killing these guardsmen. He really needed killer cans, I think. Still doesn't have enough energy for that. Yeah, the knobs are done. The big mech is going into a trap. The teleport is wasted.
You have chosen. Where is his will needed? We're under attack!
Orks economy not so good. It was great when this point was up, when he had more critical locations. But now it got worse. I would say this is a bad economy for Orks at this point in time. Orks need a lot of requisition, especially if you play close combat. You have to always reinforce the knobs, the storm boys, even the shooter boys. And we have somewhat a lack of requisition now on Orks. Drizzle's economy is good, his guardsmen don't really die. Look at this, the killer can is stunned. Yeah, it will go down. It should go down from 2 sentinels. It has 3000 HP though. And a very good armor. That's why it receives so less damage from the sentinels. Tier 3 on the way, but for what? Probably for the Fata bombers. Work artillery planes, which can disrupt this huge mass of guardsmen. And it may change the game, but will it be too late? Looks like Drizzle is dominating now. From life support to domination mode. And all he has is guardsmen mass and sentinels. Don't really need much else. Oh, also a basilisk, I didn't see it, sorry. Tier 3 also on the way there. Master Yoba decides to go do some counter harass. can defend his base from the sentinels. The knobs could get trapped though. They receive damage from the basilisk, from the priests, from the guardsmen. Sees that Drizzle is still tier 2. And he's tier 3 now with only 77 economy. What I was talking about. When your economy is going lower and lower, you're probably a dead work. Orks can only keep fighting when they have enough economy. Yeah, Imperial Guard is all over the map. Seems unstoppable right now. Even if he was slightly lower with tier 3. His army is super strong. It can even stop the flash gates, I think. But we have the Fata bomber out. That was Master Yoba's plan all along, to disrupt this guardsman. Look at this disruption. No fanaticism yet for the guardsmen. They cannot get saved from the flash gates. What would be great is get the sentinels in here to focus the fighter bomber. I think it would be within range. Focus on the killer can for about 1 minute already from 2 sentinels. Managed to destroy it in the end. Drizzle hits tier 3 and now the advantage is on his side. The matchup advantage. With the coming of fanaticism, Kasserkins, Ogrins, the matchup turns upside down. And Imperial Guards can destroy the Orks. Orks have some advantage in early game. And also before tier 2, when the Storm Boys can do crazy economy harass. But not now. It looks hopeless to me. And I think Drizzle will take it. It's almost over. A nice stun on the fighter bomber, and the fighter bomber will go down. GG gets called by Master Yoba, and the best work currently is destroyed by probably the best Imperial Guard player also at the moment. Drizzle, Korean player. I think he might also be a pilot, airplane pilot. His real life profession. Might be wrong. Here we have the score, a rather close game. Orks had some sort of domination in the first half, then we had this crazy comeback from Imperial Guard. Very good hold when he was on 3 points. And we have another one here between them. We'll have plenty of games between Master Yoba and Drizzle.
What's it? What's it?
Same matchup on Fata Morga. I believe Master Yoba does not want to play Imperial Guard matchup, so he goes with his main race. Works.
I am honored that you require my skills.
duty to
As you
serve.
wish, so shall it be done.
This time he places a generator rather than a war banner.
Oh, here, boss. What is it?
War banner will be a fail if Imperial Guard places a turret here and takes this point quickly. Orks harass will fail, banner will be a waste. And delay of economy and technology. It's better to place the banner after the first or second generator.
Boss. By the Emperor. We've won.
I am honored, but you require my skill.
I'm not an Orc expert though, but it's also my second main race after Necrons.
Will only take me a moment.
Job's a good one, boss.
Master Yoba knows better what to do, so we'll see. Two Slugger boys out, Shooter boys out. Now that's a very standard build from Orks.
Shut up! Green is best.
Please, no more kicking.
Reporting Orkish incursion. You have chosen.
And Drizzle going for some harass with the command squad and this
Is assured.
army. They could have gone for a decap, but there were Shooter boys in there, and
Let me inspire.
he decides to go for the big mech instead.
What would you have me do? We're under attack.
Relic captured safely from
What do you want?
4 Orks. Not captured for Drizzle yet.
You have chosen wisely. By the Emperor, it will be done.
Should retreat from this LP2.
What would you have me do?
Dangerous fight here. Focuses the priest.
Inspire our men.
Has to run away. Already 92 to 10 economy for Orks. It can skyrocket even higher from here. So Master Yoba places the war banner after the first generator. He might be going for big shooters or storm boys harass. Let's see. Second banner on the way now.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
86 to 20. LP2 on the way.
What would you have?
And command squad keeps scouting on the map, harassing, killing something.
Job's a good one, boss.
Pile of guns. And more shooter boys. That will be shooter boys with big shooters.
You need something fixed.
Map control in Orcs advantage. They do have one critical location captured. And we'll also get this one. Drizzle needs to prepare for the big shooter mass. And even storm boys. He does not have tactical control yet, goes for another generator.
What are your orders?
That's because he did not see 2 shooter boy squads, so he does not expect big shooters now probably. Moreover, he sees storm boys instead.
Sir, yes, sir.
But here we have the trap from behind. And now has to retreat.
What would you have me do? What is your wish? What would you have me do? If such is the Emperor,
2 squads of guardsmen would not be enough to stop these Orks.
by the Emperor, it will be done. You have chosen wisely.
This LP2 could go down. Big Mac will tank, Storm Boys can jump. Big shooters will focus and destroy this. Not enough damage from Imperial Guard now, they do not have any upgrades. There's no tactical control, maybe Drizzle will go for vehicles. Chimera Mars could save the day here. But he needs to make them quick. At least one Chimera to carry these guardsmen will be helpful. And he has to save the command squad. He will hold here with the execution. Deals a bit more damage. Crazy aggression from Master Yoba though. Domination in map control. Took Imperial Guard's point, took the critical locations, capturing the last one now, and destroys Imperial Guard's economy. Guardsmen cannot do anything, they die like flies now, without any upgrades. Finally, Chimera is out, Master Yoba does not have anti-vehicle. Not yet, doesn't even have the stun. Priests will save the day for some time. And we have some focus on the big mech from the LP2 and command squad. More priests coming out, that's all Drizzle can afford at this point. Priests and chimeras, cheap and effective. That's what you do when you do not have economy for guardsmen upgrades. 68 to 30, this is a nightmarish economy. Compared to Orks economy 122 to 10. That's twice as much in requisition income for Orks. Blast tier researched.
4 minutes until taken hold victory.
And Drizzle somehow managed to survive. That's huge. He can survive these fights without receiving critical damage. Sentinel depart. He will need anti-vehicle, he is afraid of vehicles. He will also need those sentinels to decap the critical location. Sometimes that's the only reason you make the sentinels to decap the critical locations. It can save you from losing by taking hold. We have an engagement from Orks. Unfortunately, no stun from the big mech. It could have stunned both of them. A big mech jump, but the mech is dead. So we'll see another comeback from Drizzle in this game, it seems. Starts adding and upgrading those guardsmen. Adding the heavy weapons. Lots of tank boosters. 2 squads. Two squads of tank boosters, but they have not destroyed any Chimera yet. I don't really like this infantry anti-vehicle from Orks. I would rather go for war tracks if the economy allows. Again, knobs being added. The problem is that Master Yoba cannot really afford infantry mass fight now. And he does not have the big mech yet. Making some mistakes in here, I would say. he won't be able to break through these defenses, I don't think so. The priest is here to defend. He might be able to destroy the mechanized command though. Unless this tech priest will stop sleeping and do the repairs.
1 minute until taken.
Only 1 more minute until taken hold, and that's what I was talking about. The sentinel is decapping while the orcs are busy in this fight. All that Master Yoba needed to win is the big mech attached to the tank booster, jump in here and destroy the sentinel. I think it could have won him the game at that point. Finally the big mech, I think I've seen his jump. Or maybe not. No big mech yet. 98 to 30 economy, that's a low economy for Orc, I would say. He can't even afford getting that big mech out. I mean, you can imagine. He has to always keep the reinforce on this Orcs, on the knobs, on the storm boys. Because if the Orks would not do the damage in here, the game would have been lost for Orks. So he had to do some damage now. By destroying that mechanized command, he also delays Imperial Guard's tech. That's a big deal. So he manages to break through thanks to these tank boosters dealing good damage to buildings. But in the end he will have to retreat anyway. You can't simply ignore this guardsman damage. It's too deadly. Master Yoba trying to somehow upgrade his economy while also not staying behind.
Taking hits! You have chosen wisely. Standing by. Let me inspire our men.
As you wish, so shall it
Tactical control rebuild and mechanized command. Lots of economy damage here and also destroyed those 2 important buildings. Lots of generators. No custom gadgets research for the big mech yet. No stuns. Well, the Orks cannot win the fight, but they can push Imperial Guard back while he can take the map. The game will end though very soon, and I wonder who will take it. It's not clear. We have some harass also on this side. Very good hold from Drizzle and good comeback. 81 to 10 economy. Needs to place 1 more generator at least. 112 to 40 for Orks. No detection here. Should scan, yeah, scan the area and kill the tank boosters. It's still not clear who wins this. Everything's alive for Drizzle, he's got everything he needs to kill these Orks. So we might see another Imperial Guard victory. Chimera being added. The mech shop.
They're shooting us!
Drizzle Knight now trying to figure out how to catch and kill these Orks.
You need something fixed.
Well, what can I say? With knobs you cannot kill the guardsmen, they will just run away and hide inside the buildings. But with this army you can deal crazy economy damage, as we've seen previously done in here, on this side. Lots of close combat units. Will this end here? I wonder. If the big mech dies, it might end bad for Orks. War track came out. So, will the Korean master be able to out-micro these Orks? The knobs desperately trying to finish off this command squad. He switched the focus. Could have killed the priest and Psyker with the knobs. Psyker in the end managed to stun the war track. It feels like Orks are losing this fight. Master Yoba cannot afford reinforcing these close combat units endlessly, because his economy is lower than what you need for such a playstyle. And that's a GG, all the Orks melting down here. Very well played, very good hold from Drizzle. Unexpected and very close also, a very close game. Even though much more Orks have been killed in the end. Well, that's always a likely scenario when you have the Orks. Lots of them will die. The reason why you always need to reinforce, because they always die. And the reason you need lots of requisition. And another game between these two players. Same map. I hope it's not the same game. We will see.
As you wish, so shall it be done. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, hey, boss.
So far it looks very similar to the previous one.
What do you want?
We'll have to fast forward a bit to make sure it's not the same game.
You will have it.
I hold the secrets of
Oh,
the
hey,
machine.
boss. Jobs are good at
Shitabo is going for this point.
It now belongs to the Orks.
Yeah, it's probably the same game we've already watched. Yes, it is. So let's jump into the next one. Same players on Quest Triumph, same matchup. On the left hand side, Master Yoba with Orks. the right hand side. Drizzle with Imperial Guard.
As you wish, so shall it be.
And Master Yoba decides to go for banner again.
If such is the Emperor's will. Present and accounted for, sir.
Standard stuff, what we're used to see.
Where's the fight? Hello? Who's there?
The meta hasn't changed
What is it?
a tiny bit since 2013,
What is it?
2012, 2013.
All right, man.
It was more different when there were more players in the game. Between 2008 and 2011 we had more playstyles, a bigger variety of them.
It is my duty to serve.
But after that, most of the players switched to what's more efficient.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me?
That's safe play, economy based almost.
Where is his will needed? We did it, sir. It is my duty to serve.
Economy based meta, economy boom. You can see that in almost every game, some player doing that. Or just playing safe and not taking any risks.
Fixed. Sod off.
Which way?
My devotion
Well,
is
only
as
take
sure
me
as
a
the board.
We have a heavy bolter turret being placed here
By the Emperor.
on the outer sides. Will be great in the long run for defense.
By the Emperor. You will have it.
Slugger boys going right there for a decap. They will not be in time. Well, even if they would be, the Commissar and Guardsman is too much of a threat for the Slugger boys. They might have decapped, but in the end die.
What would you have? My devotion is assured.
2 Slugger boys killed, well done.
I got that good bit.
All the points have been captured. Goes for the critical location. Here we still have to get the relic. Tactical control, that's
My devotion is my
probably a
duty
good
to serve.
idea, considering that Master Yoba also opened with a banner.
What? What is it? Where's the fighting? You need something fixed.
These 2 players have played so much against each other, I think they know exactly what to expect
It now belongs to the Orks.
from each other.
What's best? What? They serve us. Where's our fire support? You have chosen.
LP2 upgrade here. Not enough energy currently for doing the armor upgrade, but now he can. This banner will not reach the listening post. It will reach it if it will be upgraded on tier 2. Probably would need both upgrades though.
The boss? Who is getting shot?
Another strip soul on the big neck. And we already have the big shooters on the shooter boys. Pylo guns is up. 97 to 10 economy, and at this 4th minute Master Yoba decides to go some sort of all-in aggression. Do as much damage as possible at this time when the Imperial Guard is most vulnerable. He probably should have destroyed this listening post and this one by staying in the light cover. For some reason he goes for the turret and loses a lot of slugger boys, loses HP on the big mech, all that for a turret. Shoot up boys killing the priest on the command squad. Big mech might also die if it will not jump. Look at the focus, and the big mech is dead. Orks have to retreat. We have armor upgrade now for guardsmen, much better. They can hold. This is a good hold for Drizzle. He only lost the turret, lost some guardsmen. I think the command squad is still alive inside of this listening post, or inside of this one. No, it actually got killed. Unfortunate. Let's see what Drizzle sees. Slugger boys won't be able to do anything here. This is a suicide mission. And we have the grenades added to the guardsmen. Loses the relic, loses the generator. Now that's some good damage here. With the relic decap, that's huge. Not over yet though. Big mech is dead. If Drizzle decides to counter-attack, he might even be able to win this. Master's economy is low, no LP2s up. If you go for one generator, you usually don't make LP2s, maybe one, not more. And we have a better economy for Drizzle, plus 40 income soon. Big mech on its way. And grenades will destroy this quickly. Tier 2 on the way. Command squad fully reinforced. A relic will be captured. Looks good for Imperial Guard. Master Yoba realizes he needs to go for tier 2 as well. But his economy right now is much lower. 91 to 10 versus 98 to 40.
Shall I get started? What is your wish? Let me inspire our men.
Another infantry command. As I've been mentioning, you can use it instead of turrets.
Where is his will eager for action, sir?
You can get your tech priests inside here. And it will defend. It gives you population cap, it gives you defense, and also a turret. Gets placed. Another engagement from Master Yoba. The more time you give to Imperial Guard in this matchup, the worst for Orks. The worse it gets for them. Focus is infantry command, it tanks a lot of damage now, even gets repaired for some time. And again Drizzle should be able to hold this. Big mech jumps, gets strip sold, and lightning arc, focused by the turret. We have 3 squads of guardsmen. This should be just fine for Drizzle. He should manage to hold this. And maybe try and go with this full HP command squad and tie up one of those shoot-up boys maybe. I think it would have been a good idea. But he's too afraid to lose the entire command squad. It's an expensive. Probably the most expensive leader squad in the game. $104 to $10 for Orks, slightly increased on requisition, but still wouldn't be enough to stop 3 squads of guardsmen now with all the upgrades, because that's what Drizzle is going for. Second optics already. Three squads of shoot-up boys can still deal massive damage. And finally Master Yoba goes back, he retreats. 88 to 40 economy. This is acceptable economy.
You have chosen wisely.
It will only take me a moment.
No tier 2 yet for Master Yoba, no vehicles anytime soon. He got out-teched, but his army size is bigger now. He will try to finish this game with the shoot-up boys and storm boys, but I highly doubt it will work. The guardsman damage is massive. It's too high right now. And if a Chimera gets out, this will be over for Orks, I believe. And this is the last important fight. Right here. Storm boys will fail. Lightning arc got cast, they lost the morale. Chimera is out. And the Orks get surrounded also from this side. Big Mac has to jump into this guardsman. What Drizzle could do is try to tie up the squad, since Big Mac is low HP, instead of running away. Yeah, Drizzle manages to hold. Both players lost a lot of units. But eventually I think Drizzle will win the game. He held up very nicely all these games. So close to defeat, and yet he manages to do the comebacks. And that's a GG called by Master Yoba. He doesn't even want to continue until he loses all of his army. Big Mac was low, he could not afford to reinforce all those works for much longer. He wasn't even tier 2, he did not have anti-vehicle. So the Chimeras were becoming a huge problem also. So we're almost 3 hours into this video. Let's see the stats here, and we'll watch one more replay. And we'll be done for today. Still a close game, very close. Master Yoba was so close to victory. He had 2 chances when he almost destroyed Drizzle. But that's a difficult matchup for Orks, especially on Quest's Triumph. Now that's the 4th game, I think, between these 2 players. We are watching now on Blood River.
Hello? Who's there? What's it? What's it?
Matchup, Orks versus Imperial Guard. The same.
Oh, hey, boss. What do you want?
Opens with a generator, obviously. You can't really do much here with banner opening, especially against Imperial Guard. The defense is on these 4 points, around the 3 points, 4 points you have is very efficient, you can defend yourself easily.
As you wish.
So spamming shooter boys or slugger boys around this base early wouldn't do much,
By the Emperor, you will have it easy.
the way I see it.
Stand ready to serve.
General out. A big mech on the way.
Up yours.
Hello? Who's there?
And now belongs to the Orks.
Please, no more
It
kicking.
now belongs to the Orks. Sod off. What do you want?
Betray.
Green is best. Orks. We did it, sir.
Will is one that is
Such is the Emperor's will. The hand of the Emperor guides all.
Commissar is out.
It will only take me a moment.
Everything going as expected so far.
Is assured. What would you have me do? Enemies here! The fight's starting!
Players focused on map control for now.
I am honored.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
I am on it.
LP2 being upgraded, 2 of them. That will be some nice economy boost for Orks. My favorite playstyle on Orks.
Jobs are good and boss.
Glory of the Emperor.
And Drizzle successfully kills 1 squad of slugger boys. Very unfortunate for Master Yoba.
My devotion such is the Emperor's will.
Both of them are obviously very happy.
Where is his will needed? What are your orders? Yeah? What? Where to?
I am not sure if it was a luck in there. Big Mac also received quite a lot of damage, not just the slugger boys.
Please, no more kicking.
What is your wish?
And we have a turret up. This will be defended.
I am on it.
Second banner on the way. Not much army from Master Yoba.
Something fixed.
Tries to get this critical location. Drizzle will not allow.
What is your wish? We did it, sir. They shooting us. Jobs are good and boss.
And we have tier 2 on the way from Drizzle.
Victory.
He might be able to successfully capture the critical
It
location.
is my duty to serve.
I am on it.
Let me inspire.
We really do not have much from Master Yoba. He only has 1 squad of slugger boys. And this big mech with shooter boys, he's playing defensively. That's a rather bad banner placement, I think. If Guardsman Mass with grenades gets in here, it will be destroyed in a few seconds. %, tier 2, almost. And we already have Master Yoba on tier 2, he goes for the mech shop. That's sneaky, very cheesy tactic, not standard.
What is it?
Tactical control for Drizzle.
What Herodes? What would you
I'm
have
expecting he will be surprised by War Track or War Truck. We'll see. I'm not surprised if he will place Mechanized Command instantly. He will not have enough resources for some time.
What would you have me do?
So it will take a while until he gets a Sentinel out or a heavy weapon team. Armor upgrade for Guardsman is up. And we have the war truck on its way. What could be more surprising is Yoba trying to going for a killer can at this point, when there's no anti-vehicle at all. The only thing that would stop that killer can is Psyker's stun. That's what he does on this war truck. So he will hold for some time with stuns. He might be able to survive just nicely until the Sentinel is out. Mechanized Command is almost up. So tier 2 rush wasn't so effective until now. The tech race will not decide anything here. If you go for such a rush tier 2, maybe you need to attack instantly. You have to do the damage as soon as you can if you rely on this tactic. But what we see is Master Yoba not able to do anything. The Sentinel is almost out, so the war trucks become useless. Global upgrade going for Master Yoba on requisition. That's a good idea. He's got all of his listening posts upgraded. And I believe Imperial Guard's army is now stronger than the Orks. Some harass from boosters.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
This is a good map for Imperial Guard. They can defend all the points easily until late game, until tier 3, tier 4, when they have advantage in almost all the matchups. Knobs on the way. If not the knobs, what else would you ask? I don't know, in this matchup usually I would go for the Storm Boy mass as fast as I can while also trying to keep the economy up. I think I have enough videos on my channel where I play this matchup as an Ork, so I rely a lot on the Storm Boy mass, destroying Imperial Guard's economy. It's more difficult to do that harass with Storm Boys on Blood River though, so Master Yoba goes for the war truck with tank boosters and shooters, harass instead. Drizzle is probably not even looking here. No reaction from him. Now he goes there. A Basilisk upgrade was done. Don't even know if that's a good idea.
Until take and hold victory.
Manages to push these Orks back a bit with his guardsmen, and Drizzle is on his way to tier 3. That's unexpected. With such a low economy, 74 to 66, it was higher of course, but he lost these 2 points. Needs to recover his economy quick.
Boss? Who is getting shot?
Master Yoba wants to finish the game on tier 2.5, I believe. With the amount of army he's got, I think he can do that. He's got the knobs, a Killer Ken will be out soon. Killer Ken could be stunned by the Psykers. If Drizzle goes for one more Psyker from the HQ, he can endlessly stun the Orks vehicles. The stun cooldown is very fast, that's why. The Basilisk almost got out. Only needed a few seconds more. But then it probably get destroyed anyway. Big Mac had the stun. And we have this tank boosters here. Perhaps it's even better that the Basilisk was cancelled. Otherwise Drizzle could have lost all those resources in the game. Killer Ken stunned. Tanks a lot of damage. Now he sees that Drizzle is tier 3. What a nightmare. Will he manage to hold? It is still possible. If he does not lose these sentinels, Drizzle can win this game. Kings are out. Priest is alive. I mean, Master Yoba has the economy, he can go tier 3. But by the time he hits tier 3, he will probably be destroyed. Drizzle needs to go on counter-attack right now if he wants to win. Second global upgrade on the way. The best he could do right now is invest his energy float in this global upgrade. Very good decision making.
2 minutes until take and hold victory.
And also cancels the take and hold with that sentinel. Good job. Very interesting games so far. Master Yoba going in, trying to cause some pathing maybe. Still crazy action going on around the map. It feels like Drizzle does not have enough to stop all those close combat works. Nobs will tie up the Kings. This squad is busy getting the relic, not dealing any damage. But Drizzle's economy improved with that second global upgrade, over 100 now. So it's still possible to hold. Let's see. It's still possible for him to hold. I would not be surprised if he survives this. Look at this. What a crazy game when you think about it. Fanaticism activated, morale restored. And here come out the Ogrins. Yeah, this is probably a win for Drizzle, but the problem, he does not have anti-vehicle, so I am changing my mind. He doesn't have anti-vehicle. If he destroys these vehicles, no, this is unreal now. Master Yoba hits tier 3, has the Fata bomber, and this is a game over. It's still a very close game, I would say. Probably the most interesting game we've watched today. Very close. Even though it seemed that Drizzle was under attack all the time, he did a great job with holding his positions. Sentinel busy non-stop with this killer can. And that's a good game and well played. Definitely well played by Master Yoba. This is a difficult map for Orks. I wouldn't have thought that after Quest Triumph and Fata Morga, Drizzle would lose here. Because this map is better than Fata Morga, I think for Imperial Guard it's a worse map for Orks. So this work build, economy boom, proved again probably the best build in this matchup. And here is the result. Despite the fact Orks winning this game, they still killed less than Imperial Guard did. But they destroyed 15 buildings, and Drizzle only destroyed 1. Master Yoba dominated on economy also. So I think that's it with today's videos. With today's video, more will be coming out. Don't have to worry about that. Thank you all for watching. Leave your feedback below the video. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my upcoming videos.